Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your new moon in Sagittarius reading. This is occurring on about the end of November or the first day of December, depending on where you are in the world. This is a general reading. It will not resonate for all of you. Information about personal readings that I offer is in the description box below, where I'm featuring a half-off sale through the end of the year. And thank you to all of you who are participating in that. Thank you for being here, the most important thing, and all the support that you give me. It is deeply felt and appreciated. So in advance, let's get started with your overall energy, Gemini, the Seven of Pentacles for this new moon energy that is focusing in particular on your house of significant relationships. That can be relationships with individuals and with groups or goals, projects that you are balancing in your life that you're moving forward with. The Seven of Pentacles emphasizes that you're very clear about what your goals are regarding any relationship and your general circumstance in life. You're taking a pause in order to evaluate the methods by which you are earning a profit, gaining rewards, recognition, the impact of your work. How productive are you? And you're finding yourself recognizing that you could work the same amount and get greater rewards if you leverage your skills differently. This is about becoming smarter in terms of the way that you are utilizing your resources, delegating the administration of them to others, ways in which you could maximize your productivity without working harder. So this is really you understanding that you are on the most productive path towards greater success and abundance. And it is that abundance that you're focusing on right now. In the 10th house, we are looking at the Five of Jades. And this is in the place of your social identity, the way that others see you, your relationship in the community. The Five of Jades indicates that you are making a bold change in the way that you see yourself in terms of the structure, the mechanism, the organization by which you are being productive. You are changing the story about the way in which you have received labeling or being defined by others so that you can, as you have developed, as you have grown, you are recognizing that your potential is limitless, not finite. And you may have come from a background where you were assigned a certain capacity and therefore potential for success or moderate success or humility or even poverty. You're changing that story because you recognize the way that you were conditioned has been altered by your own personal development, your own growth, and your own familiarity with the skills and talents you actually have, not what you were told you have. And in that way, you're moving forward into a place of greater understanding about the unlimited potential of what your resources, efforts, and organization can bring to you. In the first house, we have the Four of Jades. The Four of Jades is describing the fact that you're moving forward cautiously. There's a lot of emphasis here on your material resources. And I do think that you are considering very carefully moves you make, recognizing that regardless of how humble your foundation is, perhaps this represents your savings, the foundation of skills and resources that you've developed and that you wish to build upon, that you're not moving rashly, that you're reasoning this out You're using your experience to understand what choices and moves are going to serve you best. So this is a very deliberate, calm, uh, slow-paced approach to what you recognize is a pathway that can lead to quite substantial returns. In the fourth house, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And this is really describing, with regards to your domestic environment, your home, family life, your conditioning, family of origin, your roots, that you have precisely followed this very careful role of taking responsibility for your reality through your own choices and actions. Having done so consistently, having shown up, having put in the work, having supported others as needed, with the real clarity that the success of a project is dependent upon the success of all the members who are able and willing, included, to participate. So the universe recognizes your diligence, your discipline, your willingness to show up and do the work, so that the universe is actually responding by allowing you to manifest those opportunities that can appear to others like phenomenal luck, a reversal in fortune. This is actually nothing about luck or fortune. This is about divine timing, but more than that, this is about your positive karma that you have built up so that you are poised and ready to show up for yourself in moving along a more productive and profitable path. Uh, in the seventh house, the house of your significant relationships, we have the High Priestess. This is interesting because this shows that you are reflecting in an area of those you choose to build with, those you choose to enjoy your life, companionship, also a business sense and a sense of deeper connection that allows someone to recognize the wholeness that you've developed, the responsibility you've taken for your choices in life, and has similarly aligned so that together you are able to work together to some greater purpose. There may be a mentor, a supervisor, a partner who has observed, who has recognized the phenomenal internal growth that you have mounted over some time. Your willingness to be authentic to yourself, and is reflecting that in their willingness to connect with you deeply around a greater goal that you have envisioned for yourself. Moreover, you're looking at your past experiences and understanding that the potential that was uh, projected for you is only a small portion of the capacity for leadership, for success, for wisdom and knowledge that you possess. There's a very generous, loving component to your development that understands that as uh, considered progression as you've made is one that uh, allows you to be entirely compassionate and empathetic to the needs of others in whom you see the potential to participate in your vision. I'm going to clarify with an oracle card and hope that this reading, Gemini, is resonating for you. If so, please like this video, please share this with others, and please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I have the Judgment card. I understand that everyone has their own unique challenges and path. This is really resonating with the High Priestess card. because of the responsibility and ownership you've taken of to pursue your vision, to do the work required within, to be prepared for the opportunities you envision, you are likely empathetic towards others who in whom you recognize that same willingness to develop personally as a preparation for greater external rewards and recognition. In the first house, the Four of Jades is clarified by the Hermit card. You're deliberate and the very individual pace. I won't say it's slow, but you're not trying to keep up with anyone else. In fact, as you consider the various options that will improve upon your work, your productivity, your abundance, you are actually retreating into within in order to establish who you are, what your truth is, and what you need to support, to bring forward in order to support those that are working with you. You do see your role as a trainer, an enabler, a facilitator of growth that will match the vision, the productivity that you are envisioning, that will bring you the abundance, that will lift up the community, that will provide resources, something long lasting that can be available to others. But this is based on your willingness to look within, and this is supported in a number of different ways. The Wheel of Fortune in the fourth house is clarified again by the High Priestess. So overall, there is um, this mood that you are experiencing in which you are consulting your own authority. You are going within and reflecting on your experiences, not simply your own personal experiences. This can be recognizing the path that family members, ancestors, cultural figures that are important in your life have contributed to the place, the position in the world that you are now understanding that you are here to claim. You have a role, you came here with a mission, and you are becoming more and more sensitized to the need of others for you to step up. In the seventh house, we have the High Priestess clarified by the Three of Swords. This is a clear reminder that you are working very, very hard to understand the lessons, the import, the benefits of the challenges and obstacles that you've overcome. You are looking at your failures or disappointments very squarely. And again, this can be the failures and disappointments of family members, your parents, maybe the things that they struggled to provide for you that were always difficult, always felt like failures. And in that way, you're looking at your own failures and understanding that there are lessons here that you're determined to eke out of these experiences. In that way, you're understanding, having come to the other side, that these lessons, these challenges, these benefits actually are not failures or disappointments if you learn from them. And in that way, you become grateful for these experiences, grateful for the lessons that your parents or others who came before you in your formative years, teachers, bosses, taught you by making mistakes. In the 10th house of the Five of Jades is clarified by the Strength card. There is such a powerful sense of not only discipline and perseverance, but deep compassion, a deep awareness of the strength that you bring. This is what carries you through, knowing that your ability to support others that are struggling, to uplift those with whom you work, helping others to find their strength through the obstacles that they've overcome, whatever challenges they face, is part of what has helped you to be very clear that you are here on purpose, that you have a purpose, and that others need you in a way that may have been difficult for you to recognize given the kind of early conditioning you received. This is not fostering codependency or some kind of unhealthy reliance on you. And that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is your capacity for knowledge, for sharing that knowledge, for understanding how you learn best, and for recognizing the diversity in those you work with, honoring that. You are sharing your strength and the strategies that allow you to persevere, that continue to learn and grow when things are difficult. I'm going to finish up this reading with Flora and Fauna of Africa and hope this reading has resonated for you, Gemini. And I have pulled the leaf cutter ant, and the key word is confidence. Even beyond confidence, I feel a tremendous sense of emerging faith that you are experiencing in what can feel like struggles, what can feel like facing down resistance. The card reads, your persistence and patience will be rewarded. There's no need to rush. Work with like-minded people to achieve your goals more efficiently. Thank you so much, Gemini, for this beautiful reading. If you're interested in more content, there should be a video linked here or here for your viewing enjoyment. Thank you so much, and until next time.